Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading's Miami office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Thursday, June the 13th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by WallStreetTrading.com. I want to first start off by taking a look to see how the indices are trading so far for the session. The Dow Jones is up 52 points. The Nasdaq is up 13.81. That's a CompQ. The Russell 2000 is up 6.5 points or so, and the S&P 500 is up a little over 6.5 points. We are seeing the VIX come off of its highs or come off of yesterday's highs or so, down $1.39 today. Gapped up pre-market, faded, been trading down since. We have the TLT up $1.23 today. Commodities are weak across the board. USO finally turned positive, and we're seeing some strength across various sectors today, such as the home builders, the financials, the real estate stocks, Chinese stocks. We're seeing some weakness in the precious metals, like I said. Transports aren't really doing much today. Consumer discretionary, consumer staple stocks aren't really doing much today. But let's go and take a look at the market. This is a chart of the closing prices. ES 5-minute chart, you can see it's trending up pretty nice today. ES 15-minute chart closing price is trending pretty up today, pretty nice up to the top side today. We got the Russell 2000 trending up pretty decent today, and we have the Nasdaq futures trending up pretty decent today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the S&P 500 futures here real quick, as we are at this resistance right here at 1620. If you had a chance to go to our website, or not our website, but you have a chance to go to our Facebook page, we posted some key levels to watch. 1605 S1, S2 1600, S3 1596 half, R1 1650 1615 half, which we traded above that level, R2 1620 where we're currently at right now, and then 1624 is our R3. So 30-minute chart, you see we've been going up since the open. On the 15-minute chart, you can see we had a nice little rally off the lows from overnight session around 1598, and we're all the way at 1620. So from the overnight lows of 1598 to 1620, all right, we're up about 30 points or so. Okay, we're up about 30 points or so. No, is that 30 points? That's wrong. We're up about 20 points from the overnight lows, and we're having some trouble right here. If you take a look at the 5-minute chart, you can see that we're in this nice little rising wedge pattern right here against our R2 level, so we could pull back a little bit right now. If we do pull back, we'll be looking for some buyers back around that 16-15 level, which we had the breakout right here this morning, and then we had some buyers come in and buy that dip before they pushed it to new highs, and that's also going to come back and be a retest to R1, which should act as support. If we continue grinding higher, look for a break over that 1620 and look for a move up towards 1624. So that's what we're tracking right now in the E-minis. Again, everything's having a nice move up today. The buyers are in control a little bit here today. We're still below that key 1620 and 1624 resistance level, though, so you have to keep an eye on that level. But we're seeing some strength in the financials, the basic material stocks. We're seeing some weakness in some tech stocks, such as Microsoft and HPQ. But overall, in general, the broad market stocks are up today. Let's take a look at what these ETFs are doing out there. The SPY, you can see it gap down slightly, been going up ever since. Next resistance level you want to watch on the SPY, for some of you guys that watch the SPY to track your stocks intraday, it's going to be here around this 1628 level, and then back up real quick around the 1628 level, and then around these other levels that we had from the breakdown yesterday. We had a breakdown around 163. We also had another breakdown around 163.40, so those levels are going to act as resistance if we continue to the top side. If we come back for support, you want to watch that 162 level, which was the consolidation we had before we broke out. Taking a look at the triple Qs here. The triple Qs, they're just doing the same thing as the SPY, grinding higher. They're going to have some resistance around 72.40, and then some more resistance in this little area around 72.60. If they pull back, you want to watch this 71.90, which came from the breakout level from this morning. All right, and then last but not least, the IWM here, making a nice move up today as well. This one recovered, I would say this one recovered about, let's see here, about close to 50% of yesterday's sell side action, so you want to watch this area. We're currently at resistance around this 97.40 area. Actually, we're trying to hold it, but this is a resistance area from this support. Acted as resistance yesterday, it broke down, so now it's going to be a resistance area right now unless we start stabilizing above it. So keep an eye on the 97.40 on the IWM. and then you have this 97, 94 area. We come back down to support. I would say you want to watch this 97 level. So that's how the index ETFs are looking right now. If we take a look at some of the market action for some stocks that we've been tracking throughout the day here. One of the stocks that we track from today's session is actually we did some trading in FSLR again today. FSLR has some decent action. You want to make sure you're keeping this one on your radar. All right, getting a little bit choppy now. Let's take a look at the 15. You can see the stock's been getting clobbered here, from all the way from 56.40 all the way down to 46. So maybe look for some type of short-term bounces pretty soon. Maybe even today if it could get over this 46.17 area or so. Which I'm actually going to put an alert for that right now so we don't miss it over here on the trade desk. What else? We were looking at some GME today. This one was trading a little bit wild. Had a little pop up on the open. Let's take a look at the chart here. The 5-minute. It had a little pop on the open, low volume, suckered in some longs up there. Luckily it wasn't us. And pulled back. All right, chopped this up a little bit when it tried to break past the 37.30 level, but then the next time it came back around, we were to catch this move from 37.30 up here towards these 37.80s. I believe got out like around 37.56. Again, in some of these trades, we've been trying to get more active with posting our trades live on the Facebook page. So you want to make sure you go to our Facebook page, Wall Street Trading, and check that out. So you can participate in some of these trades if you're not in the chat room, so we can kind of give you guys a little snapshot of what we do here in the room. What else? LVS, this one set up some decent action. This one was working out pretty well. It worked pretty well. Just didn't become a home run grand slam like obviously we were looking for, but you can't really get that in today's market or this environment we're in right now where everybody tries to buy the dips and it's just kind of volatile, so kind of choppy, so you're not really getting that much follow through. But LVS 5-minute chart. All right, you can see we ran up here. We pulled back, did not make highs with the market. Traded actually made a little lower pivot high. So we got involved to the short side around 55.46 and went down all the way to 55.20. We were able to cover some, but we got stopped out for break even as the rest of this, you can see it went right back up to those 60s there. So that's about it. Well, actually, no, one more left. One more stock that we're watching today is BlackBerry, BBRY. Stock had a nice little move out of the gate on the open. And now we're just keeping the eye on the 15-minute chart to see if it's going to try to break out here. Buyers around 14.20. Sellers up here at 14.40. Maybe it catches a bid in the afternoon and it gets a breakout. Because it was flagging up here on the 5-minute chart, as you can see. And this flag pattern measures out to like a move of 40 cents to 14.80. But not sure if that's going to happen today. So aside from that, that's about it, folks. Hope you guys are having a great day. And catch you guys in the chat room if you get a chance to make it there. Please go check it out. You won't want to miss some of the trades that we're calling out here. Cheers.